YouTube, we're back with another video. So we're watching 13 young kids rescued from Ohio house of horrors. Before we get in the video, remember to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't with me.
I need you outside. Yeah.
Let me see this. Next time y'all see me for real, no. After this video, next video, third video, I'm gonna have a new hairstyle for sure. I'm gonna have a new hairstyle. My hair will be out.
Tab. I need your opinion. I need you to go inside.
Newly released body cam video shows how shocked an officer was with how allegedly bad the living conditions were inside a home in Toledo, Ohio. More than a dozen children were taken
I'm not gonna lie, I know it's for privacy and shit, but like, if you're gonna show us a video like this, you kind of have to show us the living conditions. You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to?
Awful. And now these three adults are facing charges. We're on the case, presented by Law and Crime.
Okay. They showing it. They just can't show the children. Okay, that makes sense. I wanna see like how it looks like for.
It always shocks me in cases of neglect with how.
I thought this shit was the news for a second. His case holds this shit. Hold on. I thought it was the news for a second.
People can be when officers have issues with the living conditions that their children are living in, and they try to explain away the mess in their home, almost as if a little sweeping would actually solve the problem.
Answers now. What is that stench?
This Toledo police officer could smell something awful even before.
Nah. If the officer can smell some shit before she even walk in the crib, oh my God. Asking what's that stench before she even get in the crib is insane.
She made it to the porch of this house on August 10th. The situation got worse when
bugs
she
on the
saw
door.
who was living in the home.
Yes, raps.
A kitten inside that's paralyzed that got thrown down the stairs.
Police were first called to the home because a neighbor called 911 saying a kitten was potentially hurt after being thrown down the stairs. Now, the man at the door said everything was fine, but then police go inside.
13 kids?
Police say
why the fuck is there 13 kids there?
We're living inside that house. And from watching this body camera video, you can tell that the police officer decides enough is enough and it's time to do something about this situation. So she pulls the adult male inside the home outside for a chat.
He calling his friends, he know his raps. Calling the lawyers and shit. Yeah, there's flying bugs everywhere, bro. I know it's Florida, but even over here we don't got flying bugs like that, man.
V-I-E-R-I.
You know your shit stinks, man.
Angel.
Date of birth.
March 16th, 1997.
March 16th, 97.
1997. Yes, ma'am.
You live here?
Yeah, 28.
What's your phone number?
He's 28 with 13 kids. Something wrong with him. Something is wrong with him.
What's your social?
I keep asking these questions that we can't hear. We can't even hear that shit.
All 5 of your children live here?
Yes, ma'am.
I need their names.
So, my oldest is,
Right, can you get off the phone, please?
Huh?
Can you get off the phone, please?
I'm on phone.
He on the...
Okay, that's fine. Can you... Okay, I don't know of what.
How
I
the
need
fuck
information.
y'all got 13? Is there other like families living in that bitch? Y'all can't be that broke, bro.
Next.
My
Yeah,
twins.
y'all got 5. I mean, it's shit. Still another 8 kids in that bitch. Then on top of that, like, who the fuck got 8 kids?
Next.
Yeah.
One of the most watched shows.
My wife's name is Cassandra Lambert.
Oh, he telling it all.
We're not married, but we're engaged.
Before we get back to this episode of On the Case, which is one of the
sense.
most watched shows on YouTube, I need to talk about our partner and sponsor, Morgan & Morgan. 20 on your
Morgan & Morgan, sure.
Click the link below.
98 is our year.
What year?
98.
98?
98, yep.
you're 27 with 5 kids.
Okay, what's Cassandra's phone
I
number?
can't be, nah, we tweaking. Can't do that. Where you get on all that?
I'm on the phone with her right now. December.
Why
No.
I'm getting information? You have no idea.
No, ma'am.
Do you think these living conditions are acceptable for children?
No, I don't.
No. Okay, I understand. I'm not.
Why the nigga laughing? He be laughing like he not about to go to prison. Like lock in, bro.
I'm not trying to talk down on you. I'm not trying to make you feel.
Nah,
like less of
we gotta start shaming niggas, bro.
a man or a person or to feel bad. It's one thing if adults want to live in filth, in their own filth, and not
Yes,
take
ma'am.
care of themselves. You're adults. If you want to live that way, these kids didn't sign up
No,
for that.
trust me, I
They,
understand that.
they
I
do
don't,
not
I don't,
need to.
I don't
Okay,
accept
well,
this
there's
at all.
plenty. I see plenty of adults in here that could get their up off the couch and start cleaning.
Yes, ma'am.
The amount of flies in there. There's diapers all over
I
the
know.
floor. There's trash everywhere. There's animals. There's animals that are not being taken care for. Unacceptable.
I know.
And we will not have that.
Diapers on the floor.
Hang tight.
I'm sorry that you guys had to see that.
It's not. You don't need to be sorry to me. You need to be sorry for your kids.
No, I know that. In general,
Your kids.
yeah.
Here's the mugshot of Angel Oliveri.
You don't
He
need to
tried
take
to
care of
explain
yourself,
away the
bro. Come
conditions
on.
in the home like it wasn't really that big of a
If
deal.
they don't take care of
He
themselves,
also, as
why
you
would you
noticed, there
expect them to
remained
take care
on
of
the
them
phone
kids?
while police were trying to talk to him, and that seemed to just make the tension in the air even worse.
He trying to
Now,
call
what
the
he
motherfucking
said
lawyers,
was just
if
a
he can afford
little
them, shit.
cleaning that was needed. But according to police, what actually was going on
Diapers on the floor, nigga. You gonna have to clean like this. Diapers on the floor. You got pets in there. Most likely they shitting everywhere. Kids might be shitting everywhere. Might be shit on the floor, pee everywhere. There's definitely other garbage there. Shows trash on. That's shit. That's at least 2-3 days worth of cleaning right there, bro.
inside the home allegedly was
Ain't no quick
human
cleaning, my
feces
nigga.
on the floor,
Yep,
no
I knew it.
functioning
I knew it.
shower
Nope.
or toilet, and animals that had urinated and defecated on the floor, and there was actually no food in the
Excuse
kitchen,
me?
according to police. And the ages of the
You
children
starving them? They
who you
stink.
saw inside that home. And from what I saw watching that,
Oh.
it seems like they didn't really understand just how bad the conditions were inside the house that they were living in. The ages of those children ranging from 13.
My nigga, there's flies
to
everywhere. I'd be
infant.
losing
It also
my
turns
shit.
out that Oliveri had warrants already out for his arrest.
Did you used to live on 14th Street?
East side?
The 43604, 336 14th.
I don't. What was I used to live in downtown, the PLs.
Yeah.
A while back.
On the,
yeah,
on the 14th? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Turn around for me.
Oh, he knew he had warrants. He definitely knew he had warrants while he's selling his way.
May I ask why I'm getting handcuffed?
You have warrants.
That shit loud as fuck.
Those warrants appear to be traffic related, stemming from operating a motor vehicle without a license and having expired tags, according to
nigga's
court
stupid.
records we found online.
Damn, that light
Now, he wasn't
shine
the
like
only
a
adult
motherfucker
living in
outside,
that
huh?
home. Here's when his sister-in-law returns, mom to 8 kids in the house. This is her conversation with police.
Do you live here?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
8 kids and broke. Stop fucking down, nigga. I don't even think I'd be able to afford 3 kids. 3-4 kids, that's raps. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go get my shit tired of something. And you sitting here, who the fuck is screaming? And you sitting here doing 8 kids, bro. You broke. Living together, motherfuckers that no.
So we got a
This
call
ain't even
here
saving money worth,
that
my
there
nigga.
was
Just chill, bro.
something- a cat got thrown down the stairs or something and was injured. When we go inside and see what we saw, the living conditions here for this house and these kids being here, we have a big problem.
Yeah, but no, it gets cleaned up every day. Listen to me.
No.
Listen.
Bitch,
no,
please.
There's no way. There's no way. No way. And like I told him, he's in cuffs right now because he has warrants. He has 4 warrants.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't have any, but you can
no,
check
No,
mine.
that's fine. We'll eventually grab your information and all. And like I told him, I'm not trying to talk down on you guys. I'm from the east side. I grew up here.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not somebody who had it made in Sylvania. And
Right.
I get people go through.
Yes, and we haven't.
I
Yes.
understand that.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
not trying to talk down on you guys
Yes,
and make
ma'am.
you guys
I'm not,
feel
I'm not.
feel a certain type of way, make you feel like a bad mom, a bad whatever. I understand that. But at a certain point, too far is too far.
I know, and that's what I be telling you.
I understand.
I'm
I
the
understand.
oldest sister,
but
so you
but
know, like-
that's where we are right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
So what do I do?
We're gonna get some stuff figured out.
So
I'm
do I
gonna
go
grab,
clean the house or what?
Can you bring me my never mind. Just hang tight for me.
Go clean the house. My nigga, it's gonna take you 3-4 days to clean, bro. There's no way you clean that in one day.
So your children live here as well?
Yes, ma'am.
How many kids?
I have 8.
8 kids here?
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Can I go clean? Like,
Okay,
please.
hold on. I understand. Just give me a minute.
Hey, did y'all?
8 kids. At the age of
Okay,
30.
on here, I want you to write your first name, your last name, your date of birth, your phone number, your social.
Now that woman is Angel Lambert. She and Cassandra Lambert were arrested with Oliveri because of those living conditions inside the home that police say were dangerous. Police say those living conditions, in fact, put the health and safety of those kids at risk. And according to
Definitely did.
WTVG-TV in Toledo, it appeared the children hadn't bathed in days. Now, the children have been removed from that home. They've been put in temporary housing. And according to the TV station, the suspects are not allowed to have contact with the kids. The 3 of them were released on their own recognizance. Joining us now is criminal defense attorney and
Ooh,
former
that
prosecutor.
sucks. Like, I know they did the kids wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that sucks, bro. Like, you can't see your kids. You can't even speak to them. You can't go get them back. Nothing, bro. That's
Josh Corman. It's always great to have you on Law and Crime.
I know that
very
sucks
tough
too,
body
man.
camera video. Just when you think of the amount of kids, 13 inside of this house in Toledo.
13 is
Just what
insane.
was your reaction when you watched kind of the snippets of body cam video that we have?
Well, I think it is alarming, and this is sadly one of the things that we're used to seeing, especially people who deal with child abuse cases, prosecutors who deal with this kind of stuff all the time, and children's services workers who deal with this. I think we're used to seeing it.
What were they charged
Rarely
with?
I guess, does the body cam make its way to the news, where the news kind of sees the same things that the police officers are seeing. That's normally something that's saved for a trial. So I think in this situation, what makes this a little different is just people sitting at home watching their evening news were able to see how bad it was when the police arrived on
Oh,
the scene.
flies
and
is
walked through,
everywhere.
I guess basically walked
There's
through a crime
bugs
scene.
crawling on the wall. We gotta lock in. We gotta lock. I don't care even if you're your own human being living by yourself. If you're living in these type of conditions, bro. I mean, I get depression, but to a point, twin, you kind of gotta get up. Like 5-6 days. You know what I'm saying? Your dishes getting worms and shit. Nah, you gotta get up, twin. Yeah,
because
gotta
it's
continue.
shocking,
There's no way.
you know, for us who don't investigate these things regularly, and like in this case, the police officer, like she could smell something from outside the house, like before she was even on the front doorstep, which just
That's fucking
really
crazy.
painted the picture of how bad the conditions allegedly were inside. When it comes to prosecuting a case like this, or even just charging a case like this, you could tell in that body camera video, the officer's kind of assessing the scene and then just decides it's time that she needs to do something about it. What is typically the bar from someone who just lives a very messy lifestyle? Maybe they have very tough upbringing, tough living conditions, financial situation. And then when does it cross the line to being a criminal?
There's a difference between like having like living in the trenches and, you know, some things in the house being broken, than to coming in and seeing diapers and shit. I would say like the line between that, bro, is there even a line between that? It's just, you should know when there's a line between that. Like, I feel like messy clothes everywhere, something you can clean easily. Like diapers, shit, you got roaches crawling on the wall. I mean, roaches in some states are just like that, but like bugs, flies everywhere, no. That's
Criminal case of neglect.
So I think in a situation like this, you know, the statute or the law specifies to the officer, I guess, what should be charged. And I would imagine in all these kinds of cases, she being the police officer, would have some kind of a conversation with the prosecutor about, here's what I was called to the scene for. You know, we showed up thinking it was something to do with a complaint about an animal or a complaint about a cat or something, and this is what we found. And so also immediately, Department of Children's Services will be contacted, and they will have to send someone to
all
the
these
house
fucking
to
kids.
also assess the situation and figure out what needs to happen as far as where the kids are going to go. And usually a prosecutor is involved at that initial stage of kind of directing the officer of what needs to happen next and what the prosecutor believes needs to happen. And I think in this situation, she got there, and like you said, just from the stench outside, and then seeing, 13 kids inside, no toilet, no food in the house, animals are. I think they talked about one of the dogs was infested with fleas, and the kids had, insect bites all over them. I think to her,
you
that
could
was
see it,
what
like,
would qualify under the statute as a substantial risk to the
like you can see that
health
shit
and
happening.
safety of
Man.
those
Like,
kids.
that's
So
disgusting.
for that reason, no matter what
I need to put my watching
Department of Children's
charge.
Services is going to be contacted, but I think from
100%,
calling
I
a
need to put
prosecutor,
charge.
prosecutor said yes, go ahead and make the arrest, and
Make that
we'll file the
arrest.
charges on this.
Charge
In this case, you
ass.
have
Are
the
they
man who was
tweaking?
seen for the most part on the body camera
Are they
video, and he's
tweaking?
the dad to 5 of the kids. Then his sister-in-law is the mother to 8 of the kids in the house, and then the man's wife or fiance was also living
didn't you
in the
just
home.
say
So you have 3
fiance?
adults
There's a
facing
word for
charges
it.
in this case. How do you go about figuring out who's the person to blame, considering there were 3 adults in this house for this situation?
All of them.
Well, I haven't seen the charging
Give
document,
them
but
all
from
charges.
what I have been able to see, what it looks like is that
All the same
Angel
charges.
Lambert, who is the mother of the 8 kids, she was charged with 8 counts of endangering children, and then both Cassandra and Angel, the mother and father of the other 5, were charged with 5 counts. So I assume that
No, they all need to be
each got
charged with 13,
with
nigga.
endangering their own kids, or whichever kids.
'Cause there was 13
were
kids
their
in that bitch.
biological children, or whichever kids they were the guardians of. As best I can tell, that's how it would be. Now, I think otherwise you're correct. If they had not been the parents, then I think probably law enforcement would have also charged all 3 of them. Or if there had been a grandparent or someone else living in the home, very likely they would have been charged as well for failing to protect the safety and welfare of the kids who were inside the house.
Because that was one thing I was thinking is, if, say, he was the one who was home most of the time, and I don't know what his situation, this is just more in general in these.
All right, y'all. It wasn't much more. Honestly, it was just them kind of still talking about same thing in the case. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and y'all have an amazing day. Deuces.